Hey there everyone, back again with another video, and in this video we're gonna move forward in our Flutter to-do list clone application. So yesterday what we have done, we have tried to create a page on which if we add some data, then it will add that thing in our to-do list app. Okay, and everything is done via the Nodejs API. Okay, and if you have not watched my Nodejs API, then you can just go over there and watch that thing. So what we have done is that we have created a image page, sorry, item page, and in that page, let me just minimize these things. Okay, we have just two text editing controller. If I click on this add page, it will take us to a page. Come on, add. Yeah, you can see that it is asking for a title and a description. You can see that we have two text editing controllers. Okay, and we have two text field. Okay, one controller is this for title, one is for description. And when I click on this material app button, okay, you can see that we are doing a post call, http.post, and inside it what basically I'm doing, I'm just sending a header. Okay, you can directly skip this thing, it is not so much needed. And then what I'm doing, I'm just sending the body. You, as if you have seen my this API creation part, I have created a API that will take two things. Okay, so it is taking this as a request so that we can access this using request.body.title and other stuff. So this is a way in which we can add our data to our APIs. Okay, and now if I just directly type something like title 1, come on, yeah, title 1, and if here also I give description 1. Okay, ignore the typo. The point I add it, it will take us to here and show us a title and description 1. If I go to my logs of my server, you can see that I got the data. Okay, if I again go over here and type something like title 2 and description 2, and if I add it, you can see that we got a data and we get our data here. Okay, so basically this was the thing that we were trying to do. Now what we want to do, if I click on any of these items, it should delete that because I want that this is done, so I should just delete it. Okay, so what we will do now, we'll just go to this part where we were adding this thing. So this was the part where we were adding this list view builder and we were adding that title and description, and we have a icon. Okay, what basically we have to do, we have to do something here so that we can delete that stuff. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can directly just do a stuff. Firstly we have to import http, we have already done that. Okay, now we have to do, we have to directly use this http to delete that our stuff. So we will come over here and we will just type http dot delete. Why delete? If you go and see my index.js of our application, you can see that we have a delete. Come on, where is that? Yeah, this is our stuff, we have a delete stuff. Okay, and it will take a id. Okay, so we have to pass this thing. So we will just come over here, we will just pass uri dot parse. Okay, and inside this we will pass the id, sorry, url. So we can directly just copy this url. We'll just copy this url. Okay, and we will just paste it here. Okay, and now we just want that it should be delete. Okay, and slash, and it should be id I. Okay, so it will take us there. So now basically what will happen is that if we delete this thing, okay, it will go over there and delete our stuff. Because if you go over here and check our postman, if I come over here and let me go to that postman stuff and show you the get API. Open Postman. Come on. Yeah, if I go to my workspace and we will just check the history. Yeah, come on. Yeah, so it is get all, and if we go over here and get the response, then you will see we have a id, we have a id and all this stuff. Okay, so we have completed false. We are not touching this, and we will touch this completed part in the next video. Okay, so this will delete that stuff. Okay, and we will just after that, what we can do, we can try to reload our page, or we can also do one more stuff, is that um, we can just go with the navigator dot of context dot push name, push and remove. Okay, we can directly go, we can optimize these things later. Okay, home, yeah, home, we can optimize all these things later. So let us just save it and see our stuff. Okay, performing hot reload. We have hot reloaded. We will add another title. Okay, so we'll just do title 3. We'll just come over here, description 3. We'll add our item. Okay, we are having this, and now let us just click over this item, see what happens. Okay, so we have deleted our stuff, but okay, one I got that. If we click on this, one should delete it, and if I click on this, it should give us a error. I'm definitely sure it is giving us a error. If I just come over here, one sec. If we just come over this output debug console, if we click on this, it is not doing any of this stuff because this item was at 0. Okay, and we don't have any of the index at 0. So for this, what we have to do, we have to increase this by 1. Okay, so what we can do, we can set it to id, and let id is equal to I plus 1, not let, it will be where. Yeah, save. Okay, so now if we directly delete this, but it will not delete it like this because we are not getting it like this. Okay, so we have to get this id. Okay, so id is equal to snapshot dot data at I id dot to string. Okay, this will give us the that thing, and now we can save it. Okay, one sec. Save our stuff, hot reload, and let us now delete it. Yeah, you can see that we have deleted everything. Now we can directly again add one more stuff like Iron Man. Okay, so we can directly add our item, and now yeah, we have our stuff. And again we can just go with a random string, again some random string, add to will. Okay, so by completed, Are we getting this? Yeah, we got our stuff. Okay, yeah. So I think it was a network issue. Okay, so we can see that now. If I delete this, it will delete it. If I delete this, it will delete it, and if I delete this, it will delete it. Okay, so I think there is only the two things left. One is this search functionality, and one is that if I want to edit this stuff, like if I add a title 1, okay, title 1, and if I type description 1, okay, and if I add it, and if at this point I want that I should edit this a title or description, then only we have this thing left. Okay, so we have mostly covered that CRUD part, and in that CRUD part we have covered the creation part, the driving part, and deleting part. We have to cover the updation part. Okay, so that is the thing that we will be covering in next video, and after that we will just search for that other stuff. And I think I will show you that how we can make this application, the Node.js part, live, and we can use this whole application in our th- things. Okay, you can directly um, try to modify the code from my GitHub repository. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't not subscribed our channel, you can directly subscribe, and you can, that will definitely help me a lot, that will motivate me a lot to bring such content to you. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.